Howdy, 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 my darling Leo. My name is SimplyVelca, and today we're going to be getting into your weekly tarot reading for January 2023. We're going to be talking about your social relationships. This could be romantic, platonic, business related, or someone from your future, darling, all right? As well as just what's going on in your current life, what's manifesting for you. And then at the end, my beautiful Leo, we're going to be talking about some messages your spiritual team, your spirit guides, and ancestors want to get across to you with some oracle cards. So if that's of interest to you, then keep on watching, honey. Alrighty, my beautiful Leo. So let's get into your tarot reading today. I'm pulling out your final couple of tarot cards here. I like what I see here, but I do want you to just heed towards you here, Leo. Just be careful about who you tell your good news to, what it is that you're working on here, because you definitely have a lot of eyes on you. You have a lot of people that have a lot of thoughts that they're not saying towards you. But before we get into these main tarot cards here, y'all already know, honey, I like to get into the back of the deck energy, which is the Chariot card. Come on, girl, I cover up the word here. The Chariot card coming in here for you, Leo. All right, fast forward movement here. This makes sense due to your cards here, Leo, because it's like I see your life starting to speed up a little bit. I'm being shown like the number. I'm being shown the number 150. So to me, I'm translating this as like your life is about to speed up 150%. So I think that's like what, like your life is speeding up by 50%, right? And so it's just like when it comes to your manifestations, when it comes to projects, when it comes to just anything that you start putting your energy into at this time, Leo, you're going to just notice how things are ramping up for you. All right. You have the Judgment card coming in here and then the Eight of Pentacles. Fabulous. That's why things are going to be happening at a very fast pace for you. It's because your spiritual team is getting involved with you here, my beautiful Leo. All right. The Judgment card, I always say personally, honey, the Judgment card is whenever is your spiritual team pulling out that card, letting you know that they're about to be taking physical action in your life right now to get things going. All right. So it's like they're very much so answering to some type of manifestation, some type of wish that you've been putting out there. You know, this is really a time that I want to be stressing to you, Leo, of like be careful or just be very aware about like what, like where you are putting out intent. Like, what are you wishing for? Very much so the cliche, be careful what it is that you're wishing for, because it's going to be happening. Your spiritual team is very active right now. You know, this is the time to really start building up, like, you know, put up a vision board, you know, make it very clear and concise right now, Leo, for what it is that you want to have happen, what you want to have created in your life currently, because your spiritual team is just like, they're here for a very limited time in the sense of making things work out. So they're going to try to squeeze in as much as possible, make the most use out of it. All right. And then it feels to me like where their main focus seems to be, Leo, is the sense of elevation for you. All right. Your spiritual team wants you to do more in your life. All right. And I feel like I even said this to you last week, Leo, of where it's like, I feel like you need to ask for more, or it's like, it's time for you to put your foot down, Leo, and be like, and start accepting a higher vibration of energy. And I know before we start getting into the whole high vibe, low vibe BS and stuff like that, what I more so mean by this, Leo, is that, you know, let me just use myself as an analogy so you can understand like how this could correlate in your life. All right. So don't take this as literal, but it's like if I had Leo in my chart, I would be taking this as being like, all right, you know, in my spiritual team, I just now realized we have the Chariot card here, which is actually really insane. Like, I know I said it earlier, Leo, but it's now processing to me, which is just, wow. We'll get into that in the moment here. But, yeah, in this type of dynamic, it feels to me where it's just like, you know, let's just say like, you know, if this was for me, I'd be like, okay, like I'm a tarot reader right now, but my spiritual team is sitting here just like, okay, Velka, like we're here for a limited time. We're going to make certain things happen in your life. Our main focus is, if we're going to put our energy into something, we're going to be putting our energy in having things manifest for you in the name of elevating from where it is you're currently at. So for me, I would see this and be like, okay, maybe this is the time for me to start putting more energy into having like my own TV show, or, you know, putting out a course reading tarot, something bigger and grander than what it is I'm currently doing. Not that there's anything wrong with reading tarot on YouTube. I love it. It's given me the life that I have, right? But now it's this sense where it's like, instead of me saying, wishing for like more subscribers or more viewers on my tarot videos, this is me putting out intent out there and be like, you know what? Let's skip that process of getting more and more viewers on my tarot videos. Let's just jump over to television, right? Now, obviously, let's have a little bit more of a grounded approach to this and how this is more fitting for you. But I do feel like this is more so associated with like your career, your financial endeavors, your living situation, just stuff dealing with that pentacle energy. And so, you know, the reason why I was kind of geeking out initially earlier before, Leo, about this Chariot card is because this is fast forward movement here. And so In this way, the Chariot card is like, think of it like a train, where it's just like the train has the potential to go really fast, but you have to do something to have that train go faster. Now, honey, I am not no trainologist or whatever it is that people that are experts in trains, but like in like the old cartoons, and you think about the old like Tom and Jerry and stuff like that, where you put coal into the furnace and then it starts chugga chewing quicker, right? That's what I see for you here, Leo. So it's just like the coal, essentially, to get the train picking up faster for you, is where it's just like you start dreaming bigger. And I know that can kind of sound counterintuitive, Leo, when you're just like, well, Velka, I want certain things to manifest in my life quickly. It seems more plausible or a lot more reachable for me to ask for a couple more thousand viewers on my YouTube channel compared to wanting my own television show, So it's, but you can't, it's not your job, Leo, to figure out how to go from point A to point B, or how that's going to happen. All your job is to do is to wake up every single day with the intent in mind and being like, I want to get to point A to point Z, right? And then you can just leave it up to your spiritual team with that judgment energy, right? Leave it up to your spiritual team to make the magic happen. Does that make sense, darling? So let's get into your main tarot cards here. Now, the extra card that came out here for you, Leo, was the Two of Cups. And so relationships, connections with people are going to be playing a big role in your life, in your future here. All right. So this could easily be in the sense of you networking, or this could just be in the sense of you developing relationships online and developing like a customer, a viewer base or customer base or what have you. So let's get into this here. Starting out with your main three cards here, you have the Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, and then, girl, I dropped a card here, and then the Queen of Pentacles, right? And so, Leo, right off the bat, the reason why I was telling you at the beginning of this video, being like, be careful about who you tell your good news to, because it's like, you definitely have a lot of people watching you at this time, Leo. The Page of Swords is usually someone paying attention to you. They see a lot, but they're not speaking a lot. So it's like, I feel like this is about like a lot of people in your life, whether you're already actively engaging with them or people that you don't already even know yet. And I'll get into that more in a moment here. Queen of Pentacles here with the Seven of Wands. Now, I do feel like this is a little bit intertwined, Leo. All right. Now, I don't know what it is that what goals you have in your life, all right, or what it is you want to accomplish. But what I can be telling you, Leo, is that it seems to be you have the attention of somebody that could really help you feel more like the Queen of Pentacles. And now, what is the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who feels spoiled for life, who is taken care of, who is not wanting for anything here. All right. And so with that Page of Swords energy, and then with this Two of Cups this extra card that came out, Leo, like you see how this all plays out, where it's just like there's definitely seemingly like some type of connection here that can help build you to this Queen of Pentacles. And they're going to be coming here. Like, I feel like they're already around you in your space because they're actively paying attention to what it is that you're doing. Or, especially for my people who are wanting to be like social media influencers or just have some type of social platform, I feel like this is what it is that you'll be coming into, where it's just like you start your social media, and very quickly you'll have some people that want to spoil you as that Queen of Pentacles. Now we get into a little bit more of a message here with the Seven of Wands. All right. The Seven of Wands can deal with people who see you as competition. You have a lot of different people coming from all different sources, where it's just like they're observing what it is that you're doing, some good and some potentially bad here, in the sense where it's like you could, especially due to like, I feel like this comes in a little bit afterwards, but it reads off to me where it's just like shortly after things start working out in your life, things start picking up for you, right? From that big back of the deck energy. As things start picking up for you in your life and things start manifesting for you, you're naturally going to be having people in your life that are jealous or sending you like the evil eye and stuff like that. And so that's why I just want to be giving you the heads up about, Leo, and just being like, be careful about who you tell your good news to, because you do have people that are, that will just be flat out jealous of you. All right. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles here, and then the Three of Swords. Very interesting to me, Leo. All right, this is clarifying the three cards that we were just talking about here. But to me, this reads off, Leo, as it's interesting here because it's like, once this Knight of Pentacles comes into your life with some type of offer, offering that pentacle towards you, all right? So this definitely is just like a new opportunity for financial gain or revenue or stuff like that, opportunity in general for you. Three of Swords comes in, where it's just like there's some type, like, it's just interesting to me, and I don't feel like it's associated with you, Leo, where it's just like you're, as you continue being having your seemingly really happy moments and just succeeding, it causes some pain for somebody else. And I always say, Leo, where it's just like if someone cannot be happy for another person, that's a red flag, and you need to just like cut them out of your life. If you have anyone in your life who gets jealous over someone else succeeding, darling, they're having that same exact energy for you. All right, and that's just flat out. And so that's why I want you to just like, not that you shouldn't share your successes and be happy about it, but just be very hyper aware that it's not all just sunshines and rainbows. You're going to have some people who are very jealous of you. And take it from me, Leo, that has been like the hardest lesson for me, is understanding that I could have something really positive happen in my life, and people will just somehow in my life twist it in a negative way and just be jealous and what have you, honey. All right. So that's just something to be aware about. Let's get into your social reading now, just dealing with your relationships in your life, which is the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords here, and then the Seven of Pentacles here. Now, to me, Leo, this reads off to me in the sense of where it's like you're going to start, like, I really do feel like there's going to be, in the coming days for you, Leo, I feel like the people that you're going to connect to in life are people that are serving a higher purpose for you, helping you develop your roots. And so I really do feel like for you, Leo, like where your success comes in is in the sense of who you know, in the sense of like networking. Maybe you're creating like your own community, or maybe you're able to, by having the finances that you have been desiring, you're going to be able to like move to your own place, or just be able to start creating like your own family. That's really what I consistently get here. And then the Knight of Swords coming in, fast forward movement here. And then it definitely feels as if the moment you meet somebody, or the moment you make more of a point to connect to this Knight of Swords, it could be an air sign. So that would be Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. One of those two, like, it definitely does feel like strong air influence with that here. Yeah. Page of Cups is the card I pulled right afterwards. So it's definitely seemingly like once you connect with some specific person here, not only do they bring forth companionship for you, but they bring forth some type of opportunity here for you. And it's like and then the Lover's card. Leo. So definitely, like, my regulars know, like, I don't really like to make too much of a point in like talking about outside relationships. I like to be very much so about the self here, but definitely it seems to be Queen of Cups. Spirit is sending your way people in your life that are meant to really elevate you. That's how Spirit, I'm going back to what we were talking about beforehand, Leo, with this Judgment card. All right, how Spirit is going to be taking physical action in your life to help get you through the door, help you to bigger and better opportunities, is by getting you to in the same spaces with the right people that can help get you there. All right. And so this is really an important time for you to be networking. This is really an important time for you to be putting yourself out there. Yes. Again, I cannot stress this enough, my Leo. If you are wanting to do something that gains some type of value from having a public platform, this is really the reading for you to be listening to and taking heed towards, because it's truly like it's who you know that's going to really help bring forth a lot of success into your life. All right, Leo. So take that as you will. Let's now get into your oracle reading for today, and then I'll let you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, honey. So let's see your oracle reading for today. See what messages your spirit guides, your ancestors have for you, Leo. Starting out with the Bat Spirit, number 5, coming in here in numerology. So go ahead and write down the number 5 for me, Leo, to look up at a later point in time. But a rebirth is assured for you, Leo. A rebirth is assured for you. Now I'm going to be pulling a couple tarot cards here. And of course, the 2 cards that I pulled for you is the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card here. This is the epitome of the rebirth, Leo. Like, you cannot ask for better cards to complement the rebirth here. You're about to be completely changing your storyline. All right. So this is giving you very much so like some type of like you're doing something very dramatic that really changes up your trajectory of life. Whether this is you completely drastically changing what it is that you do for your career, your living situation, whatever the case is, you are about to be stepping into like a very clean slate. And it's just like, that's how you get the momentum going in a very positive way for you, Leo. All right. I can't stress this enough, honey. All right. I cannot stress this enough, Leo, that this is really the time for you to be getting out of your comfort zone. Truly, truly, truly. If you're trying to change your life, that's how you do it, is by getting out of your comfort zone here. And so I'm going to be doing, let's see here, Leo. I think I want to do a Moon Oracle card as well before I let you go. All right. So let's do Moon Oracle card. I feel like it's very straight to the point. I really love that we had that card for you. Releasing your blocks. All right. First quarter moon in Scorpio. Releasing your blocks here. So what are your blocks, Leo? All right. I'm gonna pull I'm gonna pull one tarot card to see if I can get an idea about what this block is, because I feel like for some of you Leos, you might be like, Velka, I don't know what my block is. I know I have a block, but I don't know what it is. Your block here is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. And what does the Four of Pentacles represent, Leo? It represents you being way too careful, way too cautious. All right. You do not want to take risks because you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste your resources into something that you are afraid that will not manifest or come into fruition. And the biggest reality check I need to give for you, Leo, is that no, like there's always going to be risks. All right. There's always going to be risks. You're always going to have the what if with any type of situation in your life. All right. I can hand you $1 million right now and your anxiety will still have a what if factor that will interrupt you just gladly taking that $1 million. All right. And this is a card where it's just like you're being too long of a sitting duck. It's time for you to take action, Leo. All right. You're not going to just like wake up one day and then like learn how to just love yourself immediately, instantly. It's an everyday battle. You're always going to find something that will hold you back from fully living out your life's truest potential. And so you really need to just go out there and just do it. All right. You're never going to have complete security in your life when you are trying to greatly change your life. All right. The moment you are in your comfort zone is the moment that you're not doing anything in life. So you always want to actively be pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. So that's the weekly tarot reading that I have for you today, Leo. Hopefully something in here resonated, and I'll connect to you later on. Bye, darling.